Hello everyone. We have a game with the white pieces against Joler 77, rated 1826, quite high. We're going to try to do the bishop's opening and see what happens. Okay, so they develop a knight towards the center and attack our pawn. We defend it. He plays c6. His intention is to go d5. So we're going to immediately break in the center because it's kind of a slow move. And apparently he doesn't care. He goes a5. What is this? He wants to go here and trap my bishop. Interesting. I'm just going to take the free pawn that's hanging and hit his knight. What am I missing? What is this? Okay, so this has to be terrible for white. I mean for black, for white. So I want to try to just... I want to do this. I want to do this. Is that wrong of me? Is it so wrong of me after the way he played? Look at my development. Look at my center. And I'm up a pawn. So you can't say, oh, why are you bringing your queen out? Look, just pieces. He hasn't moved them. I mean, he has, but... He's rated 1826, by the way. He goes here to defend. It also attacks the pawn. Let's keep developing. I mean, he's going to do this, which should never work. Can I not sack there? You know what? I'm not going to allow that. His position's garbage. He can't develop the knight. So let's prevent his only idea, which is b5. Everything else hangs material, or even, like it's not good for him. He can't develop his knight anymore. He does it anyway, but this can't be good for him. This has to be terrible. We take it, which was the point of a4. Now our rook is open. Oops. Now this pawn's hanging. We take it with the knight. Wait, is this guy letting his little brother play? He's going to give me a check on b4. And I go c3. He takes my bishop. I go check. He goes over. He has to be losing the game there. He has to be losing the game there. And if not c3, maybe even bishop d2. Okay, but he doesn't do that, which was the most complicated line probably for him. He goes knight a6, which defends against this, but not against this. This is just game over. Now this guy played like an advanced 1200. No, this just loses like right away. This is garbage. How is he 1826? Who can possibly fall for this? I do not understand. You know why? People just probably develop normally. They don't try to punish it. So he gets away with this nonsense. This would be almost checkmate. So if I go here, I mean, let's throw this in. Because if he goes back, we can just repeat. So I might as well take the free thing first. Okay, so he tries to run. Let's get a new piece in the game. Is his queen trapped? I don't want to move his queen because that unlocks his bishop. So let's just go here and keep the king hunt going while developing. We're up 3 pawns. Obviously, just we can take the rook whenever we want it. Maybe going back here is even better, you know? Okay, so he goes here, which does nothing. So that's good. If we throw in this check, this never works because we get the queen. So in that case, let's throw in the check. Because then we can plant our bishop here, or the knight there. That's okay, he goes there. So the knight could win a complete bishop for free, or walk into discoveries and hang the queen. So let's give this check. He can give up the queen for 2 pieces, which might... I mean, it doesn't matter what his best is. He's just minus 1,000 here. Or plus 1,000. So he does give up his queen for 2 pieces. And while I said this might be his best, it's like whatever it is, it's completely losing. So okay, he does this. We could throw in this check, but I'm gonna do the way cooler long castle to pin the bishop and threaten to win it. You like that, don't you? So he moves to the side so he doesn't lose it. Now I can bring my queen in whenever I feel like it. He can maybe develop, but maybe I'll harass him and he'll lose stuff. Maybe I'll harass him and he'll lose stuff. My king is safe. But hey, he completed development before me, so kudos on that front. He moves out of the way, which would hang stuff, but there's got to be such cool stuff here. We could just develop, but if we go here and let him take this, and we go check, I mean, let's just... What do we want to do? You know what, let's go here and provoke him to take this. We want him to take this so we can pile up on the 7th with our rook. Okay, so he's targeting a pawn, but who cares about that? Because now he's letting us get to his king, which is way worse. If he goes pawn hunting when I'm up 6 points of material and he thinks taking 1 or 2 or 3 is going to do something, he's delusional. So this is good that he tries to improve a piece. Much better idea. Doesn't really do anything. He's trying to get defensive. But this allows me to bring my rook in with tempo, which I'm pretty sure hangs material at the very least. I didn't even calculate if you put your queen there or anything, because it looks too overwhelming either way. I mean, we could take the knight. Might as well, because this is a nice bishop. Let's just get rid of one of his defenders, so we'd have less stuff to calculate. I mean, he has to kind of take it, right? Because 2 pieces for a rook is one thing, but just a free piece for nothing is... Okay, so he counters the queen instead. It's a weird move. I guess he's trying to separate it from the rook. But everything's hanging for him, so like... With no calculation, nothing can ever really work like this for him. Okay, so where do we move our queen? We can go... Where can we go? Wait, is it trapped all of a sudden? We go here? He goes here. We go here. He goes here. We go here. That's such a weird thing. Now my queen is almost trapped. What are the odds? It's a ridiculous construction. There's no way it can work, but it's still very lucky positioning by all of his pieces. Specifically, even this pawn. Wait, what did he just do? He took a pawn? That's wild. That wasn't even on my radar. He is going pawn hunting. That's wild. Okay, so this knight is the core of many of my problems. It takes away squares that I really want to go to with my queen. So, and I just noticed that where's it going? But aside from where's it going, I really just wanted access, freedom with my queen. He could like sack it in a way that would pick up this knight, but I am going to be near his king very soon. The more stuff he trades, the better. I mean, I am up a queen after all. He has this check. If I go over this way, I don't really see a follow-up for him, but what if I go this way? If I go this way, I'm actually defending this knight. If he puts a rook here, I mean, his knight's hanging, so if I go over, his knight's currently hanging. And if he goes here, I just take it. Let's just go to the safer option. His knight's hanging after all. Usually, such a winning position is even easier to win than this. But he's trying his best to make it difficult. Okay, this is a blunder, because if we take the rook, he actually can't take our queen because it's pinned. Lol. And his knight's hanging, and checkmate's pending in a few moves. So he'll probably resign now that he just hung a rook.